Hello everyone and welcome to Clarified Solutions live post for the week. Our topic for this week is going to be leadership, and I'm going to follow on from some previous posts that I've placed in my Clarified Solutions business page and also my Instagram account, Clarified Solutions Services. So I'm going to break things down into three different parts for this particular live. The first will be talking about the historical evolution of leadership and why it came to be. The second part, I'm going to be discussing a few different styles of leadership, which have become fairly well known in both theoretical, philosophical, and very practical ways. And then finally, I'm going to finish up with a question for you in terms of how do you see yourself as a leader within the community? And if not, what opportunities could you create for yourself? So let's begin with the historical evolution of leadership. Right back many hundreds, even thousands of years ago, when families existed within very small units, which were mostly tribally formed, there was the beginning of specialization of craft and also daily tasks. Now, as this specialization began to evolve, specialist leaders began to evolve as well. A leader being someone who makes decisions on behalf of others, which affects more than purely their own course of action in their life. So as these particular nuclear family units started to grow, started to evolve into cities, megacities, nations, and on the list goes, leadership became far more nuanced, and certainly much has been written about it for many hundreds, if not thousands of years. One interesting example of leadership on a very grand scale is the ancient Egyptian civilization, where there was an entire class of administrative people who were qualified or trained to actually read, whereas most of the populace were part of a farming community and were actually illiterate. And these particular administrators would actually speak directly with the pharaohs and other more senior administrative staff. And this is where the hierarchy of leadership really started to come into place. And this particular model of leadership was adopted by many different communities moving forward over the next few centuries. So this week in my posts, I've been speaking about 8 different commonly known and discussed types of leadership. So 3 of these styles of leadership are the laissez-faire style of leadership. So in summary, what this means is it's all about someone giving an opportunity to a group of people to achieve a particular task, giving them the tools and the resources, and then sitting back and allowing them to complete that task however they would like. A rather relaxed style, hence laissez-faire style of leadership. Another style of leadership is actually transactional leadership. So transactional leadership is more the giving of instructions with the knowledge that there'll be either a reward or a punishment, depending on how people perform those particular actions. There's another style of leadership called charismatic leadership. Now, charismatic leadership is a really interesting one because it has fairly negative connotations, yet there's actually some really wonderful benefits to having charismatic leaders. Why is this, you may ask? Well, charismatic leaders are highly persuasive, usually verbally, and sometimes also in writing, and are able to inspire change on a grand scale. So this may help add to your current notion of charismatic leadership if it's one where you feel a little bit of trepidation when you do hear this particular term. So the third part of my live this week is going to be about how are you showing up as a leader? Are you showing up as a leader in your immediate family, in your local community, in your broader community? Are you showing up as a leader in your professional community as well? And if you are showing up as a leader, what actions do you believe that you're taking that demonstrate these leadership qualities? Not only what actions are you taking to demonstrate leadership qualities, but what are the outcomes of these actions? How are you influencing other people? How are other people influencing you? So if you do feel that you're currently in a leadership role, what are some of the things which you seek as opportunities for learning and growth to improve the particular qualities which you feel you may natively have, or those which you're seeking to develop? If you don't feel like you're a leader within any community, what opportunities could you seek in being considered a leader? Where would these opportunities emanate from? And how could you access them? So I'd encourage you, given the vast amount of research that's been done on leadership and the sense of empowerment and fulfillment that it can actually give us in our day-to-day experience, to seek these leadership opportunities. Perhaps they're on a large scale, or perhaps they're much more localized to yourself. But I would be very interested to hear your experiences of stepping up to this mark and considering how could you be a leader and what impact would that have on your immediate community and broader community as well. So if you have any questions about the historical development of leadership, the commonly referred to styles of leadership, or how you can seek to improve your leadership qualities, please do comment below. And also share this post if you feel that others would benefit from having their ideas prompted by this kind of conversation. You can follow me on Instagram. The handle is Clarified Solutions Services, or you can like my Facebook page, which is Clarified Solutions. I look forward to many more discussions with you and on the topic of leadership and many other topics as well. Take care. Bye.